the problem with section 10 subsection 2 is that it doesn't clarify whether changing from a customary law marriage to a civil law marriage means the customary law marriage is dissolved and the parties are entering into a new civil law marriage, which would allow them to sign an antenuptial contract because it means they are getting married again and the customary law marriage is dissolved. That is the clarity that was needed from the Constitutional Court. Secondly, the problem with this section, it doesn't confirm whether changing the customary law marriage into a civil law marriage transforms the customary law marriage into a civil law marriage, which would mean, if it transforms, it would mean the parties are still married in community of property as per their initial marriage in a customary under the customary law principles. So that is the problem. Either the marriage is dissolved by the change, or the marriage remains and it only transforms. That is one question that the Constitutional Court had to answer. Why did this case end in the Constitutional Court? Why is it a Constitutional Court case? The applicant argued that if this section 10.2, allows changing a customary law marriage into a civil marriage that is out of community of property, the section it doesn't align with the protection of property in section 25, because it allows one of the parties to be deprived of their property which they accumulated when the marriage was still in community of property. So that is why it is a constitutional question. If the system really allows somebody who was married in community of property to change to out of community of property and their rights are not protected, it means there is an arbitrary deprivation of property there. And that is why the applicant challenged section 10.2.